First case on the docket, let me read from the paper. Divorce papers. The following are hereby divorced due to personal reasons. Kyle and Joe. Compensation 0, kids 0. Wedding nugget is melted. Signed. Who the fuck is the lawyer? It just said signed by the lawyer. Okay, so do you guys both agree to these terms? No compensation, assets split equally. What kind of compensation did you have in mind, Doozy?
A lighter sentence on the next case.
Motion denied. Motion denied. All right. Is there anything else Kyle, would you like to say anything? This is your last opportunity, man. If you want compensation from Joe or whatever, this is your only time to argue.
I want the house.
None. If I may, Your Honor, it was an abusive relationship. He used me.
Joe abused me. He was older by 3 years.
Given the possible case of statutory rape, I really have no choice but to give Kyle the house. Bong.
Was it you? I wasn't looking. I don't know who to go to.
Jackie, who's the one who got hit? You're trying to blame the person who got hit.
Jarrett, do you want a sword?
I have no idea what's going on, but sure.
Hi. Hello?
No, you're supposed to say who you are.
My name is
for the record.
Fractal Soraya.
No, your real name.
I've been addicted to alcohol for the past 5 years.
Racist!
I can confirm that Purple did in fact get a door from Ainley and Anthony. However, Purple's Shelmet did not come from Anthony.
Then who did it come from? The Reaper himself.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Order in the court. Order.
If I may,
may the court record that the defendant has just been roasted. Doozy, are you representing the defense?
Yes, I'd like.
Would you like to ask me some questions?
Can you please shut that purple motherfucker up in the corner? Wave, step up, frack roll wave.
That's a first.
All right.
Okay, Mr.
Excuse me, can you stand back a little bit?
Mrs. Soraya, if I may.
Thank you for using the proper pronouns.
Why do you keep these illegal...
Jackie will be instructed to shut the fuck up.
If I may, why did you keep these items when you know that they posed a significant threat to anybody that hit you?
Because I warned them.
Do you think people are going to remember that after a while?
Yes, because I always warned them.
Point being is you shouldn't have that.
If you can't remember the one person that you're not supposed to punch because you don't want to instantly die, then you're.
Why did you have this much power when no one else was allowed to? That should be the question.
I never said nobody else was allowed to. Also, turn around and you'll see why. Ignore that. That is irrelevant to the case.
Point being is you should have declined when the purple guy gave you the items.
Excuse me, I believe the purple guy gave more than me items.
William Afton?
Your Honor, who did you give items to then? That was not you.
Anybody who realized what he was doing.
Yes, mind you, this was the same person who caused a terrorist attack on the server not more than 1 month ago.
Okay, and this had happened before. How was I supposed to know he was going to terrorize the server?
I have... Yeah.
It's okay, Jerry.
I have. What a wonderful defense.
Alright, Frankie, you
I'm asking questions now. Frankie? Mr. Fractus?
Mr. Soraya.
Were the items created used for malicious purposes on purpose?
Like I said, I warned people if they touched me, they were gonna die. So I know.
Of course. But were the items that we are speaking of at this very moment the only items I have created. I believe there were mentions of fireworks for a display show.
I think. I don't really remember, but I would not doubt that there were definitely more items created.
Yes.
I believe the defendant has had at least another stash that may or may not have been deleted.
Yeah, it's been deleted.
Yeah.
It was used for duping purposes.
But, in your defense, the items that this man has created that were enchanted were not completely to 1K. They were limited to 132. As evidence of the...
Actually, I believe they were limited to 127. Dawson
Exactly.
can confirm.
Yes, 127.
So in fact, I was not able, my defendant was not able to...
You.
The items were none other created by that man. Everything else I have created has been in good fun and laughs all around. Even the server crashing created some good times for everyone.
So I think the defendant's being defended by his alter ego, and I'm not really sure if this is like a conflict of interest.
I think we should call it right there and let the prosecution call Doozy to the stand.
My mistress did abuse my power. Yes, it
However,
was
may I speak, Your
It
Honor?
was a abusive relationship. She tortured my cock and balls.
Wait.
I have
This
proof
is
of the
important.
DM.
Your
Anthony,
Honor,
wait, this
may
is
I
important.
speak?
Wait, who's requesting
Anthony
to be
just
heard?
left the damn
The
court.
mistress.
Kyle, wait until this is finished. This is very important.
I specifically made 2 copies of fake tits, 2 copies of furry head, 2 copies of programmer socks, and 2 copies of boots.
Excuse me, why didn't I get any programmer socks?
Let this all be on the record, please.
As well as that, I did create some meme, quote-unquote, 32K items, which Mr. Soraya did make as well. I made a bone with punch 1 million, or whatever the 32K is, and named it Futanari. Okay. I also made a torch that was 32K, named Liberty's Torch. It could be easily destroyed, which it was, and I believe only one exists, and Kyle had it. And the rest was just armor, and that is it.
So how many items in total did you create? Just by yourself?
By myself, I'd say maybe about 2 armor sets and...
Okay. Abusive husband.
Okay, but...
Yes, I did DM you. If you can give me swords.
Huh?
I felt
However,
like we need to get this out.
none of them worked.
What?
This is true.
Wanted to
None
say-
of them
None
did.
of them did work.
None of
And
them did.
I do not deny the fact that I did ask this man in front of me for an overpowered sword.
You asked, if I may, you asked for armor as well.
Yes.
'Cause I could bring up the-
However, none of it worked.
Yes. But
But-
then you pestered me so much, I caved in and gave you either creative or op. Which one?
You
I
did
don't
not
know.
give me either, actually. You just
Yeah.
gave me a shulker box full of overpowered crap.
Which was one of the copies that I made.
Exactly. And I
Would
never
you use it?
specifically
Would you
asked
like some
for
shorts?
a shulker box full of that. I only asked for a sword and a chest plate.
If I may check my DMs real fast.
You may check your DMs.
Give me one moment, please.
Damn, bitch, you taking forever.
Yeah, this is become a wild goose chase. Please get to the point
You
quickly.
did say that you wanted. Why does everybody get armor set but me?
Exactly. And
In
I
which-
thought that was unfair because everyone had a 32k piece.
In
But
which you
me.
said set, so I gave you a set.
I don't believe Jack Robo had 32K items.
Well,
Yes, they didn't.
okay.
Yes, they didn't.
Or me, for the record.
Because I'm so fucking swag. I get my shit legit.
Do you want to? May I reference the time that you used my see-through vision, Mr. Jack?
Nah, this is getting beside the point. Doozy, you're welcome to go ahead and sit down. No further questions.
Would can I actually call Mr. or Mrs. Soraya to the standing once more for just one moment?
Go for it. Make it quick.
Thank you, sir.
He's actually gonna take 2 fucking hours because he's slow.
No one asked you.
Right in my face, you stupid fucking bitch.
Did I not make it clear to you, Mr. Soraya, that I pose no threat with these powers?
I mean, until I randomly exploded by walking by you, no.
Yes,
Except that I walked by you and randomly exploded.
This
So,
is
I mean-
true. I didn't even hit you. I have the recording of that. Yes. But I pose no threat to anyone.
I think you
here.
pose more of a threat than me because I never just walked by someone and made them blow up.
How is that my fault? That was the one question I had for Mr. Fractus.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Okay, that's all I guess.
Mrs.
Thank you.
Sit your trans ass.
Would anybody like to make some closing statements?
We did nothing wrong.
Prosecutors has the reserved right to go last. Anthony, would you like to give a closing statement? Maybe Joe, whoever wants to do it.
We did nothing wrong.
Is that your closing statement?
It didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing, man.
I firmly believe, Your Honor, in my case, we did nothing wrong upon these lands.
You're facing Anthony. There you go.
Yeah, over here. There you go.
God damn!
Yeah.
Excuse me, can we get a gag for our resident
God,
Jackie?
shut the fuck up.
There's 3 of you. Robo, do you find the defendants guilty or not guilty individually?
I find all 3 guilty as charged.
Motherfucker.
Fracky, do you find the 3 defendants individually guilty or not guilty?
I find all but Anthony guilty.
Suck my cock, bro!
Now, Jackie, how do you find the 3 defendants individually?
I find all but Anthony guilty.
Wow, shocking turn of events. Anthony has a hung jury.
Your Honor, if I may.
So Anthony will not be punished.
You're
Joe,
telling me I'm getting peached the second fucking time?
Let me make sure it's rigged.
Anthony, why'd you jump in?
Oh my god. It went off.
That was lame. Oh!
Oh, it's getting there. Oh no.
That was
Holy
fun.
shit!